I'm Kyle on the mic, and this is Stand Out with Kyle. What's up, y'all? It is Kyle on the mic, and welcome to another episode of Stand Out with Kyle. This is an interview series where I bring dope individuals who uniquely bend themselves to stand out. Now, before we get started, make sure you follow us on all social medias at Stand Out with Kyle, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to get up to dates on who else is coming on this amazing platform. But it's an honor to have this guy with me today. This guy has just been an overall triple threat. He's been taking the Baltimore scene by storm and putting Baltimore dance on the map, now around the world, but also on social media as well. But we have him today in the studio. Please welcome my guy, RunItUp Jordan.
Yeah.
What's good, man?
We in the building.
You are in the building now. Yeah. You was dancing a little earlier. I was trying to keep up with you. I almost lost my breath, all right?
Yeah, a little simple one too.
Hey, man, how you feeling today? First off, let's start with that. How you feeling, bro?
I can't lie, bro. I'm living.
Yes.
I can't complain about nothing.
This happy to be here, man.
Yeah, honestly, we working.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep pushing. Ain't nothing else to do.
No, facts, man. But before we get started, we always like to start with an icebreaker just to get the mood and everything together. Now, I'm gonna ask you first off, when RunItUp, what does RunItUp mean to you? Because some people may think RunItUp mean like, we run up on somebody real quick.
No. So like, all right. So when I was in high school, I wanted to start a clothing brand. Clothing brand was RunItUp Clothing.
Got you.
So that was my clothing brand, and then I turned it into my Instagram name and all that. I was gonna start that. It fell out, obviously. It just stuck as a stage name with dancing. So, that's just what it comes to. It's running up money, streams.
Got you.
Everything. Energy, come on.
Yeah, and well, speaking about energy, you better run up the energy right now, but it's icebreaker, okay? Now you are a dancer, so this icebreaker is called Dance Battle, all right? We're going to give you two amazing artists and dancers, and you got to pick which dancer will win in a dance battle, okay? All right, you ready? All right. Our first dance battle. Who do you have winning? Sierra versus Janet. Who's winning that one? Sierra versus Janet Jackson.
Sierra.
Sierra?
Yeah.
Why Sierra?
I feel like Janet comes from more of like a just choreo. I know Sierra do choreo too, but I feel like Sierra can move just a little bit better than Janet can.
Like if there's no choreo.
On some hip hop, like on some freestyling, I just feel like Sierra can do it better.
Okay, all right.
I haven't seen Janet, neither one of them, but I mean Sierra I don't know. I like Sierra.
She stands out.
Yeah.
All right, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Okay, our next one. It's a movie, dancing movie. You Got Served or Stomp the Yard?
You Got Served.
Oh, why You Got Served?
It's just too many classic moments.
Yeah.
It's like Stomp the Yard is a classic. But when I first seen Stomp the Yard, I fell out as soon as Chris Brown died. Like,
oh yeah.
I was one of them people that was like, this movie fun.
Yeah.
How they broadcast it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Chris Brown ain't being a dancing movie. But no, Stomp the Yard is a classic. But You Got Served, it's too many classic moments.
No, facts. Okay, I think I agree with that. All right, we're taking the levels up, okay?
Come on.
All right, Usher or Justin Timberlake?
Usher.
Usher. Yeah. Why Usher?
I mean, I just feel like it's the same thing. Like Usher got rhythm.
Yeah.
Usher. I mean, not saying Justin Timberlake don't, but I just feel like if it came down to a dance battle,
yeah,
I just see Usher, taking it.
Okay, I hear you. All right, now one of these people is someone you actually got to work with before. So the Les Twins or Jabberwocky? Les Twins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they just a personal favorite.
Yes.
I just grew up watching them. I just love everything they do.
Yeah.
How unique they are. How confident they are. When I met them, they are they're very confident in everything they do.
And not in a cocky way, but just knowing who they are.
It's just how you have to be.
Yeah.
If you want to make it anywhere, you got to know what you are, what you're worth.
Yeah.
What you can do and what you bring to the table. That's just how they move.
No, facts. Okay. Yeah. All right, we have two more. TLC or Destiny Child? Who's winning the dance battle?
TLC.
I'm gonna run up on you too. All right, now hold on now.
Now Destiny's Child, like dancing wise, like are we talking choreo or just like we in a party.
It was a dance battle. They like, you know, white chicks when they start dancing. If it's TLC in the court.
Old school groove, and I'm just like, yeah, TLC could get in there, and I would just rather. I don't know what Destiny's Child is gonna do. I'm just thinking of in a party aspect. You know?
Okay.
I don't know what they would do. Like, I'm just looking at it like
They were like, hit me and go into some choreo.
Like, I'm like, I just feel like TLC could groove better than they could.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you have that. All right, I'm gonna let you have that one.
I don't know.
All right, no, I respect it. All right, the last one. These are two of your idols, two people you look up to. You in the club, y'all dancing, and in the dance battle, come on. Yeah. Chris Brown or Michael Jackson? Who's winning the dance battle?
I'm going Chris Brown over anybody.
Why? So why Chris Brown or Michael Jackson? Why do you think?
If it's not off name, like, you feel me? Because I feel like if it's off name alone, like, Michael Jackson was gonna steal any show star power. But if you didn't know either one of them from a can of paint, and you put Michael Jackson right there and Chris Brown right there, you're gonna be looking at Chris Brown all day, like, what is going on?
Okay, I respect your opinion. Well, that was our dance battle icebreaker with RunItUp Jordan. But speaking about Chris Brown, you know he's going on tour. You going to the Chris Brown Bowl?
I don't usually go to concerts. But
really?
Yeah, I performed at concerts.
Yeah.
I've never attended one.
True. It's because you working them. Come on now. He said, I'm working the concerts now.
I just never attended a concert, no.
Got you. All right, well, Jordan, let's go ahead and get into this interview, man. I want to talk about this your beginnings. Now, when you think of K Hill, you know, what does that mean to you in the upbringing of RunItUp Jordan? Like, yeah, that's a throwback right there.
Yo.
And explain to us what that was.
All right, so when I was younger, I can't even remember the age, but it was young, around like the ages of 7 and 8. I started going to a performing arts camp called K Hill. Basically, it was really just something that my cousins was doing that my mother just was trying to figure out something for us to do for the summer. Yeah. But she took us there for the summer because my cousins was going there. And bro, when I tell you that camp, like, probably intentionally to them, but unintentionally to me, opened up a whole nother, like, world to me. They put you on stage, they teach you how to act, they teach you how to sing. Okay. Yeah, they throw you in choreo because they do plays at the end of the summer. Yeah. And they put everybody in it. They make you audition for roles. It's like Lion King one summer, is The Color Purple the next summer. Come on. Wiz the next summer. I love the Wiz. Yeah, me too. I love it when it ease on down the road. Come on. But yeah, they do stuff like that. But it's just like once I got old enough where I was like I couldn't go there no more because I think they stopped at like 13, 12. But once I got to the point where I couldn't go there no more, it was stuck. Like, I started doing YouTube and dancing and everywhere and stuff like that in school. So yeah. So what would you say your favorite play or musical that describes who RunItUp Jordan is, or like motivated you to get into who you were just as a performer? That I was doing at the Wiz. The Wiz. The same. Yeah, who would you play? Were you like what here? Alright, so when we did the Wiz, the first year I was the Scarecrow. Okay, of Michael Jackson. Yeah, and that was that because I could dance. You know, and everybody in the who was trying out, they couldn't dance, but I could dance. So I was the Scarecrow, and then I was the Tin Man one year because it was just like it was also dancing about slide some oil into me. But yeah, like that was just I would say the Wiz. Okay. Second would be like the Lion King because they would have me playing like Rafiki. Okay. Yeah, I was Rafiki because I could flip and stuff like that. So wow. Yeah, that was a good incorporation. So the last year I was like Simba, like. Oh, so you had to end it off with a bang now. Okay, now you like, you gonna lift me up? Yeah, I ain't like that much. True. Like I mean, but your authentic talent gave you the spotlight. So when did it come to, like, I know you said in the camp, but like, how old were you when you realized, okay, I can actually really dance? Like you said, you're doing flips, you're doing all, cause you brother, you can dance. Yeah, like I said, I got to the camp and I already knew how to dance. I was into like Michael Jackson. And my mother used to watch ABDC all the time. Okay. Yeah, so I'm like watching Jabberwockies and stuff like that. We'd sit in the room, watch it. So it was like dancing was always like a thing. I used to always go to Music Choice on demand, trying to learn Chris Brown choreo and videos, stuff like that. But yeah, like I've been dancing for a long time.
Dang, so you were just able to mimic what you saw on the screen, just make it your own.
It's like have rhythm. It was just like something that was just interesting about dancing.
No, facts. And I feel like being from Baltimore with Baltimore Club, you know, and being like in the scene, rhythm is key. Yeah. And so talk to us a transition when you start getting into like your Baltimore Club, you used to battle. What for people who don't know, what does battling mean when it comes to dancing? Like when you guys started in the scene and battling and things like that, what does that entail?
Well, basically like how we carry it down here, like the underground scene, battling basically is like, it's just a test of skill. Not like literally, but it's like fighting with like, we want to see who's better.
Like a rap battle, but dancing.
Yeah, like it's like any other battle. You know, it's just testing the skill, see who's the best dancer on the scene. You know, stuff like that.
No, facts. And I feel like you gain a community with that as well. Yeah, but one thing I learned in my research, I did not know you were IOTA. I did not know you were IOTA.
Affiliate. I'm not official, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they used you at the step show to win. Yeah. Oh, so you're the secret code for the IOs winning all these step shows.
So we Neek, he runs Be More Than Dance. He's a IOTA. And at the time we was under his dance company. And they were looking for something different to add to their step show.
So they found a cheat code.
So and they was doing CIAA in Baltimore.
Okay, yes.
So that's how it started. We was doing CIAA in Baltimore. We was like, all right, we'll bring y'all on for this one. We did the show. We went crazy. We got first place. They was like, all right, we're going to bring y'all to Fayetteville.
He's like, we're going to keep this show going.
Yeah, we won Fayetteville. He's like, all right, we're going to take y'all to Indiana. We won Indiana, and it was just like...
So who won? Was it you and TSR Dance Group, or was it the IOTAs?
I mean, it was their idea, but it was definitely a spark with the club dancing, because it was so different. You know, like, you just won't see that.
No, it wasn't. Like
it was like... I don't know, it was stepping. They was stepping to club music. So in the mix of it, so it was just so different.
So bring in the cat. Okay, all right, y'all. Now we know the secret weapon. So the bros might have to go ahead and use the TSR Dance Group for one. There's no neck rolling and throw up the hooks. You'd be good, all right. But no, man, talk about that. So TSR Dance Group, talk about the group. You know, all you are, that's a brotherhood within dance. How did that all come about?
So, all right, so basically, like, I was at first in TSU dance crew.
Got you. Yes, Terry, a legend when it comes to dancing as well. Shout out to Terry, man.
I was originally in TSU. My friends that I hang around, we was all in TSU.
Yeah.
You know, and my friend Q, he has an older brother. You know, and he was like, you know, just trying, like, well, he had a group, and that was rated R. And they kind of like fell off, so he was just like, you know, lingering around.
Yeah.
He ended up joining my friend Mello group.
Okay.
Which was Team Serious.
Okay.
Right? So you see how it's connected.
Yeah, connected.
So he ended up joining Team Serious, but we're all in the house together every day. So it's like, all right, get out of school, you go to the house, it's about 10 guys in here, and we all dancing together, but we all in different groups. It was like, yo, one night, we was just like, yo, y'all want to combine this?
Yeah, unify it.
And make a group.
See, I love that, coming together.
Yeah, and that's how it was Team Serious. And at the time, we had a group called Underrated.
Yeah. You
know, and it just, like, combined like that.
Y'all came together, bring some ideas, and through all the collaboration, because I think that's key.
It was literally like a perfect collaboration, because at the time, it was like, maybe like 5, 6 young guys.
Yeah.
And it's like 5 older guys.
No, and I love to see that, you know, you all finding things to do to keep yourself occupied, not, you know, getting in like this stereotypical trouble that they think of when it comes to Baltimore. Because you're from West Baltimore, correct? Right. So talk about how has Baltimore shaped you just as a person, or just as an artist in general, just to, you know, stand out as you're doing today?
Yeah, it's just like, growing up, you just see like what you don't want to be.
Yeah.
And I always just looked at life like that.
Yeah.
What you seeing, like how people getting in trouble, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, how you see people moving and you start to see people don't like other people don't like certain actions from other people.
Yeah.
All right, I won't do that.
Yeah.
You know, I just go around and I just, you know, like scope the scenery.
Yeah.
Like, I just fill out my environment, you know, before I say anything. You know, I always respect what's going on.
Yeah.
But after that, it's just like, all right, I won't speak till I'm spoken to unless I'm comfortable.
Exactly.
You know, but I just use that to my everyday life.
No.
Just try to be myself.
No, for sure. Being yourself is key, because not everybody's gonna like what you do, and everybody's gonna try to fit like you know, what's cool at the moment to try to fit in. But like if you stay just who you are, you find out your Jackson trades and things that uniquely makes you who you are, and And that's where RunItUp Jordan came from.
Bro, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that follow me, like just know me since like middle school, elementary school, to when they see me now, and they be like, bro, you really been doing this all your life. I be telling them like, bro, yeah. I never tried to be anything I'm not. I've just always been the cool dancing guy.
Yeah.
Everybody.
You hear like a, hey. You say, like, how you able to move? Like, the way you, like, I'm speechless right now because you chilling right now, but for song, you really, like, you were on tour with us with DTLR. You know, I have two of your friends right here, they were on the stage with us too. Like, you really be like.
It's a light switch.
Yes, like how you able to move your legs and everything so fast? Because I be trying it just does not work unless I'm pulling the muscle or my hamstring or my left knee is going this way.
We call it like, it's like cardio. It's like jogging or like running. When you do it, it's like, you know that you're about to dance for no longer than 30 seconds at a time. You're not ready to dance for no 2 minutes, a whole song.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can sprint for a good 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you'll
I like that.
And then somebody else is sprinting for that. That's how we look.
You like, all right, y'all tag them in, they be next.
Because it's like, if you try to go back to back, it's just like, you'll be gassed by that second time. Like, that's why you don't see me like consistently like keep hopping out.
It's a strategy too. You like, all right, you next, brother. We been practicing since we at home in Baltimore.
It's a rotation.
Yeah.
It's everybody that club. You got some dancers who can dance all night.
That's one. Everybody know from Baltimore. Like, y'all just known for dancing. Y'all legs are just different. They're like strong and they just be moving. Okay. But I just love that you all always just happy, having fun, and just dancing, and having a good time. And throughout you doing that, you created a staple with the B.4 BOP.
Yeah.
Talk about how did that dance move come about? Because not only is the baby, the Combs twins, it was on Roblox. It also, all races are doing it. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Spanish, yellow, brown, indigo, everybody doing it. Also, Bryce James was doing it on TikTok. Kai Cenat. I mean, this is taking the world by a storm. But how did that dance come about? Creating your own dance, like how you had the jerk, you had the Dougie, and now you have the B.4 BOP.
I mean, like, so we was kids at the time, like around 16.
Yeah.
And we used to hang.
Oh, so you young.
I'm 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we was at 16. We was hanging around like Peso the Mafia. At the
Okay.
Right. So at the time, we was there when they created the Money Man dance.
Okay.
Right.
I do the Money Man.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
This like when they was right. So.
So even you did that. You weren't even trying. Seasoned blood.
Friends, so like our friends, we was going to school with the people who was creating it. So it was like, all right, we was doing that, but as dance, they weren't really dancers. Yeah. You know, but they made a dance. Something that was trendy. Right. I remember in college we used to do that at Bowie State. It was like, all right, they not really dancers, but the way we were doing it, we were just doing all types of combos with that Money Man dance. And just so happens one of them was the bop.
Got you.
And it's not the Money Man, but it was just like a combo that we was looking at like, this is a move itself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't like, we didn't never look at it like we creating this dance. We just was doing it. You know, and then when the TikTok wave came, it was like, all right, we ready to push this dance right here. Yes. And I'm going to just name it the Baltimore BOP. Yes. I just had no thought to it. I just was like, all right, it's the Baltimore BOP. Got you. And I'm going to touch on TikTok, but someone else who also did your dance, they tried to do it. They tried it. Odell Beckham. Yeah. How was that? You know, talk about that and also relationship with working and doing things with the Ravens, because that's dope. When you go into a Ravens game, you seeing you, Terry, all y'all just getting the fans hype. You're like, make some noise for the Baltimore Ravens. See, I'm trying to do it. See, look, I'm trying. My legs is just not. No, it's called a Charlie horse. Hold on, y'all. Take two. But the Ravens, man, the Ravens, I feel like they really are embracing the culture way more than before. They're seeing the videos going viral. They're seeing the support that the fans really have for the team and the love that we got for the team. So they really just want to incorporate that, you know, just with everything with the Ravens as much as they possibly can. When Odell came to the team, we had at the time like Shaggy and Uncle Graham. Yeah, okay. And they would go around and they would literally go to every Ravens event. Yeah. From training camps to, you know, just anything social. And they would try to like teach the football players to dance. Smart. And sure enough, one day Shaggy called my phone. He said, "Bro, we good, bro. I just told Odell to do the bop and the strut. And the third, bop, bop, bop." And we coming from a show in Jersey, maybe like in the midst of the season, before the season started.
Yeah.
We coming back from Jersey. I get a phone call from one of my friends. He like, bro, Odell was out here doing your dance, bro. He out here doing your dance, driving. I'm like, yeah.
I might swerve on the corner.
I'm like, for real? All right, hang on. I'm trying to go see it, and then when I see it, I'm like, yo, he really doing it, and like my friends in the background, we all passing the phone. And now we like, yo, this is lit. It's like the kid specifically asked him like, what is, like on the lines of like, what have you been learning since you came to Baltimore? Like, what have you been doing? And he just mentioned like, I've been learning these dances, and he did the strut and the bop. So it was like, yeah. And then they turned it into a handshake, him and Zay Flowers.
Yes, yeah, literally. They'll do it then like a celebration dance when everybody does the touchdowns. Yeah.
Go down.
Yes. Like, I want you to know right now, like in this moment, I want you to really be proud of yourself, man. Like, something you really authentically was doing as a child, staying in your lane, not getting into trouble. Now, we all not perfect, but find your avenue on the avenue and literally, you know, make it a statement dance that, you know, sums up what Baltimore dancing is like, man. So I do want to ask you too now, TikTok. Talk about the importance of TikTok to you, because at first you didn't like TikTok because you didn't understand how it was, but then once you got the gist of it, it really started to like make sense.
Yeah, for sure. So when TikTok first came out, they were doing like a lot of dances like hitting the folks, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, so there's two types of dancers in Baltimore. You have a club dancer, you have an all-around dancer.
Okay.
Now you have some club dancers that can all-around dance to hip-hop.
Oh, I do all the other types of dancings. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But me personally, I'm a club dancer. Now,
yeah, for sure.
Try to dance to hip hop and do my very best, and it won't be trash, but it won't be the best.
See, sticking to what you're good at and not trying to fall into anybody else's lane.
That's why when you said earlier, like, y'all be chilling, and then as soon as that music cut on, it's because we know our lane. Like when regular music come on, you'll see us strutting around, two-stepping. It won't be nothing crazy.
Yeah, but y'all enthusiasm.
Yeah, when that club music come on, now you looking at it's like,
it's time to battle.
You dance?
Yeah.
It's like, you been standing here this whole time. It's that type of energy, but TikTok was doing a lot of those hip-hop trendy dance challenges. I wasn't really feeling it, so I was just on there like posting like my performance clips.
Got you.
And they would do good, I guess, at the time. I didn't have 10,000 followers on either platform, so it was like still a building process. They would do cool numbers, and then one day it was just like, all right, I see how the game is being played on TikTok. When the Philly Ghost and everybody came on.
Yeah.
I'm like, I see how the game's being played. You put a song up, you dance to it until it goes viral.
Literally. Or an artist will go ahead and take it, like the baby, and take it to another level, which helps you out, as long as they pay homage. You know, have there been any artists that reached out to you personally to like go on? I know you opened up for Meek Mill. That was dope.
Yeah, no, that was for sure.
And that's different. Usually they have performers. You know, not when I mean performers like a rapper or something like that, but of course you do music and things as well, but like dancing and things like that, I think that's dope.
Shout out to DJ Flo.
Yeah.
Got us on it.
Yeah, shout Flo. Flo definitely be putting people on. Shout out to Flo. Is a great guy.
Like the baby was the most that reached out. Like that's the most that reached out. Besides, like, you know,
or manifested more after this.
Yeah, like local artists, you know, that'll hit you up and say like, yo, I like what you're doing. Like, this is a vibe. Yo, can you do a promo for me? Like, a lot of artists reach out for promo more than they'll like,
It's gonna work though. I see you with Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott be doing different stuff too. Like she be doing like Baltimore beats and Jersey beats and stuff like that. But I'm gonna touch on that real quick. Back to TikTok. I know I know back then somebody Florida, they tried to steal the bop and make it their own. Like, you know, with social media, when you put things out there, a lot of people try to take credit and change it. So how I talk about that situation.
Like, so my first buzz on TikTok came from a song called "Get Drunk" that I have.
Yeah.
And I was just regularly dancing to it, doing the crazy leg. But like I said, on TikTok, they never seen the crazy leg before.
Yeah.
It was like eye popping to them. The next song was Bop.
Yeah.
So that followed. It was kind of like at the same time running together. But I started doing the Bop and introducing everybody on TikTok to the Bop.
Yeah.
So just imagine a guy with 6,000 followers, but he's going viral for showing everybody the bop.
Yeah.
He has 6,000 followers.
Versus someone who has a bigger following,
so
they think, you did it.
People with bigger followings taking a dance and putting it into a whole nother challenge. You know, so that's where it got mixed up at like, whose dance is this?
Got you.
Certain people know, certain people don't. You know.
So how do you deal with that then? Or how do you keep your originality as someone who doesn't have a following when a bigger brand tries to take over?
Yeah, I mean, like, at first I tried to fight it. Now I'm at peace with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
Oh, they know now because the follower count has gone up, okay?
Yeah, for sure. It's like, just last week, Talil, the streamer.
So him and Zeddy Will.
Yeah,
I just wanna.
They were strutting, but in the video beforehand, they tried to do the same thing, but Talil specifically did the bop. And after he did the bop, he like... So they clip for him, they're like, Talil creates a new move, but everybody is tagging me in the comments like, nah, this is such and such, this is such and such, tagging me.
Talil, make sure you give the credit to where it's due, okay? Give RunItUp Jordan his credit right now. Kai Nat, Zeddy Will, you know, give love to where it's at. I'm sure they do. They probably just don't know this watching online. You got to go and stream with them.
Yeah.
Lil Reggie, you got to tap in with him.
Yeah, we follow each other, you know, but I know at this point now his DMs is probably ridiculous.
No, he got to get you on there to let them know what y'all doing comes from here.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're manifesting Lil Reggie and RunItUp Jordan live stream with Zeddy Will and Talil.
We teach them how to club dance.
We manifesting this right now. So what happens, man, we talked about it right here.
We're
going to bring this clip back up, all right? I'm manifesting that for you. You should get into the Twitch world too. But I think Lil Reggie's doing it for Baltimore, and I think it's only right for him to go ahead and lift as he climb and bring other people out as well. But I know when it comes to different beats and things like that, how do some people get confused with Baltimore and Jersey club? What is the difference?
To us, there is no difference.
Got you.
To us, if you're using that bass pattern, dun, 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 and you throwing samples behind it, because that's what it is. You know, house music uses the same, you know, bass pattern.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? But it's the samples mixed with the bass pattern.
Got you.
So as long as you're using that samples behind that bass pattern, you chopping them up like that, to us, that's considered Baltimore club music.
Got you.
But to other people, yeah, there is a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, Baltimore club is more raw. Jersey club is more smooth, swaggy, bouncy, fun. And we got those type tracks over here.
Yeah.
Ours is more raw, like more energy.
Got you. Yeah. See, I see. Okay, got you. Because some people always get confused. Like, that's a Jersey beat. No, that's a Baltimore beat. No, it's starting in Jersey. No, it's Baltimore. Right?
We never stopped evolving. So like, when Jersey had their peak, it was like, all right, y'all making that type of music. We are too, but we're just not. You know, y'all here, we're here. You know, so it's like
there's levels.
We took a drop after K Swift.
Yeah, rest in peace.
We took a drop after K Swift, and they excelled afterwards.
Got you.
So it was like we're still here, but our producers are still making music. But y'all are just getting the spotlight.
Gotcha. So you're like, let's not get into all the controversial things like who did this, who did that. Let's just keep the origin of it. We both having fun. There's similarities with it, but it's also, like you said, differences in certain details.
Like a lot of us, like, well, I would say like a lot of people in like my group, for say in my circle, we believe it should just be called club music in general, and it, you know, it came from.
Can we unite? Can we bridge that gap and just call it club music instead of Jersey club, Baltimore club? Hey, look, you got to be the Martin Luther of the club now. You got to go ahead and bring everybody together running up, okay?
It's club music, guys.
Hey, I love that. But speaking about music, let's talk about the new single, Feel Like. You know, you talking about samples. Is Poison? Is that the sample? Yeah. I love the song. Man. I love that. Like the point. I love it. Talk about how Feel Like came about. You did Off the Radar. You know, how did the song come about? And talk to us about that journey of making that.
Feel Like, basically, I wanted to do a follow-up from Let's Get It.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Dope song as well.
Yeah, thank you. I'm like, Let's Get It is doing well. And to be honest, when I made Let's Get It, it was like, I want to try to make a song instead of like, you know, the clubs, like, you know, where everybody.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try to make more of a song, but still have the Baltimore sound. So Feel Like was just a follow up from Let's Get It. And shout out to DJ Class. He sent me the beat. I'm like, oh no, I feel this. I'm like, yeah, I can find something to come up with this.
So what does your creative space look like? You know, when you're in the studio, you know, coming up, because you're a producer. I mean, it's a lot you do, a lot of hats. You got the camo hat. You might be the Bruz now, I guess. No, shout out to the Iotas. They're cheat code. But you producer, singer, act, everything. But songwriter, how did it come about making that song?
I don't go to the studio.
Oh, okay.
I record in my house.
Okay.
Off my phone.
So we're gonna make a record after this then.
If you want to.
All right, Kyle and Mike and run it up. Come on, stand out remix coming up soon.
I make my music off my phone.
Okay.
And then I send it to get mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
Team.
Okay.
You know, and we just rock out like that. You know, and you know, I usually just if I'm in the house, I usually wait till like my son and everybody's like asleep, or if I'm in the car on my break, walking down the hallway at work, I will go in the bathroom at work.
Yeah.
Like I record everywhere and anywhere. If a bar comes to my head or like an idea comes to my head, I have to record it right then and there, or I will forget it.
No, facts. You talk about your son, you know, about fatherhood. How important is it, you know, just being a father, living out your dreams, but also fulfilling the need as a father as well?
I mean, it's really like, it's amazing, bro, because it's like they grow so fast, and it's like you try to do your best while not stressing like where you are or like, what you're doing, and what age they are at. You know, you just like every day you just wake up and you just looking at them, and you're just like, yeah, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't here yet, but we getting there. I promise you. You don't know. It's coming.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like my son, he loves everything that I do. You know, he's like literally like my mini me. Like, he does my dance all the time.
Oh, so he can already dance. It's in the blood. He probably came out two-stepping.
Yeah. My son was doing it. He was dancing since 2.
Oh, what a number, right?
Yeah, he's 5.
Well, 2. I want to ask you, do y'all get annoyed by that though? Honestly, did I get?
To be honest, I don't think I have. I don't hear it. So I don't.
You know, when you're asking, it's there, but it's you know, it's not that bad. But I'm like, we be joking. I'm like, we don't want y'all.
No, it's like I said, I grew up trying to like seeing what not to be. So it's like me personally, I hear Baltimore like our slang. I hear it and just be like, nah.
Look, it is.
Sometimes I laugh at it. Sometimes I go with it, but it's like I got my own little lingo.
He just gonna like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I got my own dance, my own lingo, and he been doing it.
Sometimes you'll hear the accent. Sometimes you won't.
It's you, and that's why you stand out as RunItUp Jordan. Before we go ahead and wrap this up, you know, what's next? What's happening? Any exclusive we can get? Any music? I know some music coming out soon. Plug in the music. Let them know where they can follow you at and everything right here in this camera.
Yeah. So we got the For the Weekend record dropping. I think next week in May, the first week of May.
Hey.
Not a for sure date.
Okay.
The first week of May for sure. It's another club record. Yeah, we just gonna keep going up with that. We building a project right now.
Okay.
Project. It's gonna be a mixture of just vibes of everything. Club music, regular music, Cali bounce, NOLA.
Oh, you taking it all over?
Yeah, it can be because it's like, bro, we're really versatile.
Yeah.
But it's like, we just gonna try all avenues.
Got you. You know that song with the baby you got coming out? You didn't tell nobody. Oh, wait, is there something coming up with the baby?
There's no song with
Okay, he said no, sir. All right, now any artists you manifesting working with that you want to go ahead and talk to right now? Anybody you manifesting real quick before we wrap up?
Chris Brown. I'm
I can see that. He comes to listen. He's coming from Baltimore City. We got to find a way to get you on that stage. All right.
Yeah.
All right, but let them know where they can follow you at all social medias and keep up with you.
Yeah, RunItUp Jordan on all social platforms. Also follow the dance group, TSR Dance Group, on all social platforms. Everything Feel Like out right now.
That's right, out right now. And man, we appreciate you coming out here, just standing out with us right now. You've been authentically you. Keep it up, being a dad, first off, being yourself, being a father, and also just keeping the dance world going and uniting the world through dance is what you're doing, man. So keep it up. Great things happening for you. And before we leave, I want to ask you, what makes RunItUp Jordan stand out?
Being myself. I'm not scared to try stuff, you know. Yeah, and just showing up when the time is right. Always putting in the work. I don't complain about nothing. You know, I may complain to my friends, but like, you'll never see it in the public eye.
For sure.
I'm not complaining. I just do the work.
All right, he don't talk about it, he does it, and that's why he is RunItUp Jordan. Again, make sure you follow us on all social medias at Stand Out with Kyle. Like, comment, and subscribe. And one more time, give it up for RunItUp Jordan. Yeah. Appreciate you, Brody. You know it. Yes, sir.